Nice guy. Nice. Seems like a nice person. Okay, I'm gonna run out this Deadly Recluse. That was a nice draw. And then just sit back. Watch as my opponent gains life every round from his Soul Mender. Short cutter. Oh no. I didn't really want to have to play out my forest on the second turn there. I was hoping to keep him thinking that I was mono blue for a while, but that's okay. I'm actually not going to... seems a bit crazy, but I'm actually not going to run out my Phantom Warrior here. I'm going to wait till the next turn, get this island up, and then I'll have Giant Growth just in case he tries any tricks on him, because I really am keen on this Phantom Warrior. Yeah, see, had a feeling something like that might be coming out. Do I want to Giant Growth it? That's really the question. If we're racing, I wasn't thinking about... No, I don't want to. Now what I can do is I can... I'm just going to run out my Phantom Warrior. I'm going to leave Giant Growth mana up. Just in case he's got another shock sitting there. And then after that I can sensory dep... In the next round I can sensory deprive one of his guys. If he hasn't put out anything bigger by then. I'm just gonna... Yeah. I could block and Giant Growth, but why would I do that? Elvish Mystic is okay. Next best thing to a land. Then to attack with my Phantom Warrior. Gonna sensory deprive his Goblin Shortcutter just because he seems to be finding anything bigger. I hate wasting it on a Goblin Shortcutter, but I need to stop the bleeding a little bit. It's gonna take one here. That is fine. Something coming out. Ooh, Ballhorn. so I got a giant spider coming. The mole horn attacks. I play my giant spider. Mole horn gets blocked by the giant spider and gets a giant growth on it. So yeah, use your words. Phantom Warrior attacks. Doesn't have too much going on here. I block. Now he's worried. Oh, you know what? I just did the stupidest thing. Oh man. Okay, that's embarrassing. Oh man. Anybody watching? Forget that happened. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to just play this one out. I'm going to wait for his turn. I'm going to cast Quicken, and then I'm going to time ebb his Marauding Mole Horn. So right now all I'm going to do is attack with this Phantom Warrior. Horn's coming in. The other two will be sitting back, I suspect. Might offer the Soul Mender as a trade. Fire Shrieker. I'm going to say that was a pretty sweet play. Almost enough to make up for my previous ridiculousness, but not quite. Alright. Let's get this Fire Shrieker out. And then suit up our Phantom Warrior. And then send him in. Could really use a another land here. If I can get this Ground Shaker Sliver out and it doesn't end up getting blown to pieces somehow, I got a pretty good shot, I think. Mind you, who knows what he's going to play. Hopefully just that Mulhorn back again. Good for me. And that makes things interesting. Not enough money to get my Ground Shaker Sliver out, but can put a lot of hurting on him with my Phantom Warrior here, which he just hasn't been able to deal with the whole game. It's great. So it's Phantom Warrior. Giant growth. Giant growth. Okay. Ah. Damn you. Damn you. Crazy, crazy opponent. Pay no heed, so so no damage coming in that time. So I'm going to take... I'm not too worried that he's got Pay No Heed in his deck. I'm going to take 6 this time, and if I don't get a land to get my Ground Shaker Sliver out, then I'm pretty much just done, I think. And this is assuming that he doesn't have like a lava axe or something like that. I'm just, if he's got that, I mean, if I chump here, I'm not going to be able to get the sliver out anyway, so I'm just going to have to cross my fingers that there is no lava axe forthcoming. Oh. Whoa, Verdant Haven is not what I needed. It's nice, but it's not what I needed. It's going to get me 2 life, which will prevent me from dying. So I can go 4 here. Play my Verdant Haven, which is going to put me up to 7. He attacks with everything. I can kill off one of the... no, this guy needs to stay back, essentially. And I need to chump here, which means I still need to pull a land to get my Ground Shaker Sliver out. Yes. Okay, so the only way I'm going to win is Verdant Haven. Gain 2 life, great. I can't attack this round. I need my Phantom Warrior to be blocking, which is sad. It's been doing so well. Oh, you're a cruel man. Alright, that game's done. But I can see both of my guys were going to die there, and there wasn't anything I could do about it. But I'm actually pretty happy with how that deck went. I just made one really, really bad mistake, and I think if it hadn't been for that, I had a good shot at killing him. So I'm not going to change anything up. It was being a little bit... I was having a little bit of mana trouble. I like these flash creatures with giant growth. I think in theory I shouldn't have too many issues with mana, but perhaps I want to put one more in there. And that being the case, you know what? Everything else is... I love everything else in here, so I'm going to just give it another shot. He had a bit of removal, but not a heck of a lot. Enough to cause some issues with my Elvish Mystics and things. But at the end of the day, if he's using it on that, if he's using up all his mana on that, it's not the end of the world. My cat has come to say hello. That's her tail. Come on. Alright, let's see. Would I like to play first? Yes, I would. Would I like to mulligan to 6 cards? I'm very reluctant to mulligan ever. I got Essence Scatter here, and I have a Trained Condor that just needs one more land to put it up. And the Fire Shrieker. I'm just going to keep it. I hate mulliganing. So out goes the island. And out goes the cat. Again. Come on, give me a land. Hey, good stuff. Right. Alright, so that's good. And Trained Condor, well, it's not a great blocker for the Suntail Hawk, but it'll do for now. As you can see, I have a very persistent animal. So we just go leave my Essence Scatter mana up. Taking 1, that's okay. I'm just going to... I don't mind taking 1 more next round, that really doesn't bother me. And I would much rather... let's see, what would I much rather do? I'd much rather try and get 1 more land out and have an Essence Scatter ready for whatever is the next thing that he decides he's going to play. I'm just going to do that for now. Make him think that I am completely landlocked. The good thing is he doesn't seem to have much land going on either. I don't know. Academy Raider. Good news. Come on. Now we're talking. I'm gonna just pass that one so I can flash in my Nephalia Sea Kite. Everything's working out pretty well so far. I have mana to cast everything else in my hand. That's good. I mean, killing a Suntail Hawk seems like a kind of bad use of the Nephalia Sea Kite. A Johnny. Huh. He's going to put a +1/+1 counter on up to one target creature, which is not going to be enough to save him. Oh, you piece of garbage. Ah. Alright, I'm showing my noobness. I left it too late. Ah, I'm a moron. So much for that combat trick. What I was really trying to do was get my Nephalia Sea Kite in there, so it would be blocking him. Anyway, c'est la vie. What I can do now is just start attacking his Ajani and at least keep the number of tokens down. So right now what I'm going to do is play out... Oh, I'm just going to attack Ajani. I could put in a Giant Growth just to kill him off. Sure, what the heck. Means I don't get to run out my Giant Spider, but yeah, let's just get the... why don't we just get the trigger out. I don't mind taking an extra 2 from this Suntail Hawk. Soulmender. Flames of the Firebrand. Very sad. What can do about that? Wouldn't mind a land. I'm kind of happy I got that Flames out, actually. I think the best thing for me to do right now is just to play this Giant Spider and keep things a bit stable. And you know, I would love to get these Elvish Mystics out, but first turn I can't tap them, I don't think. So I mean, the other option is play my Trained Condor, be happy to just exchange with the Suntail Hawk and get an Elvish Mystic out, which gives me a few more options down the road. I'll be a bit less mana screwed. So okay, let's do that. Trained Condor. Okay. And just sit back and watch the fun. Shortcutter, that's okay. I don't mind seeing that shortcutter. I mean, admittedly my life is starting to get a bit low, but I think I'm getting pretty close to stabilizing this board. So he can just tap away if he wants to. I'm sure he's going to tap the Trained Condor. And oh, okay, that's a surprise. Uh, so he really wants me to block with that trained condor. The alternative is that I take 3, but it seems like he's got to have something in his hand that he's going to dress it up with as soon as I block. So I think I'm just going to take that. Okay, well, this is interesting. Good thing about enlarge is when you can kind of trap them into making a block that they don't want to make, and that's not the case at the moment. So I could just go ahead and enlarge, say, my Elvish Mystic, make it a 8/8, but all he's going to do is block it with his Goblin Shortcutter, and I'll get in for a 6, but it just doesn't help me at all. Much better off, let's say I play my Giant Spider here. And play another Elvish Mystic, and then when his Molehorn comes in, at least I've got the option to double block and kill it, or even chump block it with an Elvish Mystic. So let's do that. My trained Condor is going to do anything here? Possibly. Guess I might want him to... Yeah, I'm going to keep him all black for now. Molehorn has to attack. I can take 5, I can chump it with my Elvish Mystic, which I don't really want to do. I can double block with these 2, and he ends up killing both of them, but he's dead as well. Can double block with Trained Condor and Elvish Mystic, and then he's dead. It's not a terrible plan. Oh boy. Not what I want. I can suit up something here. I can, for example, suit up my Giant Spider. But not much point. Any of those things coming in is going to die anyway. So okay, we're just gonna go ahead here and pass the turn. Bit of a stall board. He might just come in with all his guys. Battle Sliver.